Did you know that Earth is slowly losing its atmosphere? It's true. Our planet is constantly shedding tiny bits of its protective air into space. It's like a slow leak, almost invisible to us, but it's happening all the time. Don't worry though, it's not going to disappear overnight. The Earth is constantly being bombarded by energy from the sun, and this energy can sometimes give our atmosphere enough of a boost to escape Earth's gravity and drift off into space. It's a fascinating process, and understanding it can help us appreciate the delicate balance that makes life on Earth possible. So, how exactly does this atmospheric escape work? What are the main culprits behind this invisible leak? And perhaps most importantly, what does it mean for the future of our planet and all life on it? Let's delve deeper into the science behind this fascinating phenomenon. Before we talk about how Earth loses its atmosphere, let's take a moment to appreciate what a wonderful thing it is. You can't see it, but the atmosphere is all around us. It's the air we breathe, the wind we feel on our faces, and the blue sky above us. This invisible blanket of gases is what makes Earth habitable. It protects us from the sun's harmful radiation, regulates our planet's temperature, and even plays a role in our weather patterns. Without the atmosphere, Earth would be a very different place, a barren, airless rock like our moon. Gravity is like an invisible force that pulls everything towards the center of the Earth. There are always some molecules, especially those that are very light and fast-moving, that manage to escape Earth's gravitational pull and drift off into space. This is what we call atmospheric escape. One of the main culprits behind atmospheric escape is the sun. The sun isn't just a giant ball of fire. It's also constantly spewing out a stream of charged particles called the solar wind. This solar wind carries a lot of energy, and when it slams into Earth's atmosphere, it can transfer some of that energy to the gas molecules. This energy can give the molecules enough speed to escape Earth's gravitational pull and zoom off into space. Thankfully, Earth has a secret weapon against the solar wind, our magnetic field. It acts like a giant shield, deflecting most of the solar wind around our planet. However, some of the solar wind can still sneak through, especially at the poles where the magnetic field is weaker. This is why we see the beautiful auroras, or northern and southern lights. While the magnetic field does a pretty good job of protecting us, the solar wind still manages to strip away a small amount of our atmosphere over time. It's not just the sun's wind that can cause atmospheric escape. Sometimes our atmosphere can get a little too warm for its own good. The sun's energy not only powers our planet, but also heats up our atmosphere. And just like the steam escaping from that pot of water, some of the gas molecules in our atmosphere can get so hot that they gain enough energy to escape Earth's gravity. This process, called thermal escape or Jeans escape, is more effective for lighter gases like hydrogen and helium. These gases are like the featherweights of the atmosphere. They move faster than heavier gases at the same temperature, making it easier for them to reach escape velocity and fly off into space. Understanding these factors is crucial for predicting how our atmosphere might evolve over time. Losing our atmosphere, even gradually, is a serious matter. The atmosphere is essential for life on Earth, and its depletion could have significant consequences for our planet and all its inhabitants. One of the most immediate effects of atmospheric loss would be a change in our climate. The atmosphere acts like a blanket, trapping heat from the sun and regulating Earth's temperature. Without enough atmosphere, Earth would experience more extreme temperature swings, becoming scorching hot during the day and freezing cold at night. Furthermore, a thinner atmosphere would offer less protection from the sun's harmful radiation. This radiation can damage DNA, leading to an increased risk of skin cancer and other health problems. In the long term, the loss of our atmosphere could even threaten the very existence of liquid water on Earth. Water needs a certain atmospheric pressure to remain in liquid form. It's a bleak picture, but it's important to remember that these are long-term consequences that would unfold over billions of years. The fact that Earth is losing its atmosphere might sound alarming, but it's important to remember that this is a natural process that has been happening for billions of years. It's also a very slow process, and Earth is not going to run out of air anytime soon. Understanding the processes behind atmospheric escape is crucial for predicting how our atmosphere might evolve in the future, and whether there's anything we can do to influence it. Scientists are actively studying atmospheric escape using various methods, such as ground-based telescopes, space probes, and sophisticated computer models. While we might not be able to completely stop atmospheric escape, there might be ways to slow it down or even replenish some of the lost gases. As we learn more about our planet and the delicate balance of its systems, we might discover innovative solutions to protect our precious atmosphere for generations to come. The story of Earth's slowly escaping atmosphere might seem like a tale of inevitable loss, but it's also a story of resilience, adaptation, and the power of scientific inquiry. While it's true that our planet has been gradually losing its atmosphere over billions of years, it's also true that life on Earth has found a way to thrive despite these changes. Our planet has an incredible ability to adapt and find a new balance. While the future of our atmosphere remains uncertain, there's reason for optimism. We have the scientific tools and the ingenuity to understand the challenges we face and to develop innovative solutions. The story of our planet's atmosphere is a reminder that we are all part of a delicate and interconnected system. It's a call to action to appreciate the precious resources we have, to protect our planet from harm, and to work together to ensure a bright future for all.